All right, good day, everyone, wherever you are joining us from in the world. Welcome to the Talent Show, where you will meet the people that power TTEC. I'm Rebecca, and we're so glad that you're here joining us today. So, what does it take to go from a co-pilot team member, someone launching a site, to a transformational director and leader? Today's story is all about failing forward, embracing change, and being an intentional leader. So imagine this, you're a pilot team member at a site and you're watching growth take place around you. What do? Do you play it safe, stay in your comfort zone, or do you lean into the unknown? Well, our guest today made that bold choice to lean into the unknown. He has stepped up, faced challenges, and lifted others up along the way. So, there is a little bit of a twist here. Sometimes career journeys aren't all about growth. They're also about being intentional, being focused, making sure that you have the energy to rise to the occasion of being a leader. So, Zameer, our guest today, will be sharing more with us about how we all can embrace this as a practice as well as we grow in our careers. But first, we'd love to hear you and see where you're joining us from around the world. So please do drop in the chat where you're joining us from today. And Zameer, thank you so much for joining us. We have had the chance to meet, and I was so excited to share your story here today. So welcome to the
Thank you.
Talent Show.
Thank you, Rebecca. It is a pleasure, to be a part of this, I would say, talk show and share my experience, share my journey with the world. And let's take it on.
All right. Well, first of all, cheers to 25 years. This is so exciting for your journey, and I know the team that helped launch TTEC India as well 25 years ago. So congratulations to you and the other team
Thank
members
you.
that helped implement this amazing growth journey for all of you.
Absolutely, Rebecca. So, if I have to talk about my journey, it has been a phenomenal journey for me. Started 25 years back when me being in, I would say, 6 different cities in India, and individual along the way has put in. We have been, blessed in this journey that we had. Plus, I would say that if it comes to me, I am a kind of a RAM specialist, and that is something that I took on at a very early stage of my career. Right when I was, advocate, when there was an opportunity that came along, it was for a small process, and that allowed me to learn a lot of things. So when I talk about RAM, it is something that is required if you're growing. So all along this way, I have been part of multiple ramps here, and as a group, what we have been able to do is create an environment which covers the individuals who are going on for this ramp, because when there is a ramp, you are doing multiple things, taking care of not just your operations but also sometimes wearing multiple hats, be it IT, be it finance, be it HR. You are doing a lot of things, even going on recruitment drives, and that has expanded my horizon a lot than what it was just being at one location. And I would say uh, this has enriched me a lot in terms of my learnings, and as well as my career growth. And to be frank, I would say I would not been always successful. I have seen my fair share of challenges and failures. The good part is that my management team has always been there to cover for me. They have been like a net, giving me the exposure at the same time, hand holding me wherever I fail. So the reason why I'm talking about this, uh, because failure is a very integral part of my learning journey that has been with TTEC. Uh, because I could have very well said that, okay, I am, satisfied with what I am. I am successful. I am happy. But in order to test my boundaries, in order to test my limits, in order to know where I am lacking, that is something, Rebecca, I see that you have to uh, be willing to take the plunge. That is what is the most important thing. Being comfortable uh, in an uncomfortable situation. All right. So I'm saying being comfortable, being uncomfortable is the term that I use, but that is what it is. Like, if you want to grow, if you want to expand your horizon, you have to take on things which you are not comfortable doing. If you are as an individual just looking at things what you are supposed to do and just say, okay, I'm happy and satisfied, so you would be limiting yourself, you would be limiting the potential. You have to test your waters. If you want to do that, how would you do that? It it is like, you don't have any better opportunity other than where you have the support from the management team. You are allowed to express yourself, and at the same time, you have a group of individuals who are as passionate as you to deliver and succeed and help each and everyone create this journey. Other than that, Rebecca, I would say, the last 5 6 years, we all have seen our fair share of, I would say, uh, challenges. For me, it has been personal. I have lost quite a few individuals from my life, and that actually has made me understand how valuable each and every moment is, how precious each and every moment that I spend with everyone around me. It is not just my family, it is my colleagues. I have to be intentional. I have to ensure that, is this going to make a difference to me, to the person whom I am interacting, to the larger community that we have. So that has also made me realize that it is not just about just being me, myself, my family, my company, but also giving back to the community. And that has given me an understanding, or I would say an appreciation for life itself, that how fragile it could be and how easy it is to be taken away. So that actually has helped me and has made me a part of lot of other communities which I usually wouldn't be had I been the earlier version. So this is something that I have really loved. That, yeah, I have had pain, but that pain has also helped me grow. That the pain has helped me embrace the things which I would otherwise have not looked at. So, being involved in a lot of giving back to the communities activities, like some blood donation drives that we have. We have TTEC Wellness Walk that is there, engaging with the NGOs, engaging with each and every individual that we interact with, and supporting the individuals wherever I can and in whatever capacity I can. It is not just with TTEC, but even outside of TTEC, uh, be it my house help, be it somebody who needs the platform. Uh, if I can do, I'll definitely do it. That is what I firmly believe in. Uh, with regards to my personal self, I would say I have been married for the last 20 years. I have a beautiful wife and two kids who are all grown up now. When I started TTEC, I was still a young man. I still want to be a young man, but now I have two young boys who are, keeping me busy whenever I get time. So my elder one has just completed his high school and has started his graduation. My younger one is still in 10th. So, yeah, they keep me busy. With regards to my hobbies, I would say uh, I used to love to play chess a lot. The only thing is that, my kids, when they started growing and they started playing really well, they started beating me a lot. So I stopped playing it altogether. I say, like, that is something. It it was something that for me, I don't like losing per se. So that is something that I want to also learn that how I can embrace it in a slightly better way. But that is what it was. And in the last few years, since we all had been put in one shell, uh, I started doing a few other things, going outdoors a lot more rather than being indoors, becoming a person who would go on self discovery to places which are less explored, maybe some mountains here or there. But a lot of isolation is what I do when I don't have anything to do. So it is healing myself and also connecting with the nature. So I think that's about it from my side, Rebecca. Anything that you would want to understand more?
Yes, yes. Well, first of all, thank you so much, Samir. There's so much in everything that you just shared that I'm sure our audience can take away, whether it's, as you said, being comfortable with being uncomfortable, understanding the fragility of life and embracing every moment and being that positive light of the people around you, whether you're a leader, a team member, or someone in the community or family member. That's so
Yeah,
important to remember that human connection that we all have together.
absolutely.
I do want to say hello to everybody. I know our producer has been putting up on the screen, but hello to FB joining us, Mohammed, Aika, Jay, so many great people from around the world. I saw a couple seconds ago someone joining us from Angola. I'm sorry, it
Oh,
scrolled quickly on my screen. That's the first time. We appreciate that you're here. Um, and I'm sure this message that you're sharing, Zameer, can resonate across the globe and across many of our experiences that we have. There's a couple of exciting things that are going on in TTEC India. I'd love that you're leading. I hear there's a site in Mohali. Maybe you
yes.
can tell us a little bit about what's going on there and the exciting opportunities that are available really across TTEC India and especially in Mohali.
Sure. Sure, Rebecca. I think you have touched a good point. As I was talking about my ramp journeys, the way I have, grown with intention. The thing has been that wherever there has been a requirement, I have always said, I have raised my hand and said, "Can I do this? Can I, learn from this?" So all throughout my journey, I have had this intentional conversation with my managers where I have been blessed to be given the support to learn a lot of things, be it, as I said, operations, be it support, finance, and all this has culminated into me now being given the responsibility of managing the TTEC Mohali site, which has just launched. All right, so it is like less than a couple of months, and it's a great story for us. Uh, I am very excited because after being a part of so many ramps, doing one part or the other, now I am given the responsibility to see the whole show and manage it all together. So there are lots of opportunities and lots of uh, experiences that we are learning from this as well. We have a group of 200 individuals that has just joined. We have a great bunch of leaders who have joined us. We are looking for more, Rebecca. It is like, this is a phase which is really exciting. Whenever this happens, it is like the first team that comes in has to set up everything. So amazing opportunities for each and every individual at all levels, be it a team member, an agent, advocate, whatever you want to call it. Leadership levels, we are looking at team leaders, managers who can come in and take the responsibility and expand and continue with the success story that TTEC has. So it is an exciting time for all of us. We are in a phase where we are continuing to grow. For a very long time we were just in one location, but in the last few years we have started this rapid expansion, and I think this is a testimony, not just for TTEC's growth, it is growth of India as well. Like, as a geo, as a location, India is now becoming a very important and a strategic partner to the global giants. So this is the time where we are seeing, and we are also taking this opportunity to be a part of the success story. It is the success story of TTEC as well as the success story of India, and everything is going along in a very nice way, and we are continuing to grow. This is like, Mohali is just one of the other opportunities that we have. We are looking at multiple other cities as well while we are doing this. So this is a phenomenal opportunity. We are looking at almost doubling our capacity in the next couple of years. So it is a prime time for anyone who is looking to grow themselves, is looking to grow their careers, to come and join us. It is like, we want everyone who has the willingness, who has the passion and commitment to come and be a part of the success story.
That's awesome. And that's one of the hats that you wear is recruiter. That was any recruiter on your team that's listening right now. They're going to appreciate what you shared about the excitement of
Yeah.
joining any one of our sites, and especially in
Yes.
Mohali as we continue
Absolutely.
ramping that up. So a couple of things I love that you shared with me earlier when we met is the opportunities for training and development and learning. So, could you just kind of broad brush what are some of those opportunities to put some learning to work here at TTEC and become a part of being a lifelong learner?
Yep. So for me, again, it is the learning never stops. It is in this day and age where everything has, sped up a lot. The learning, the unlearning, the relearning continues. Specifically, when we, look at our advocates, journey of an advocate that starts at TTEC, and how they can, grow up and be a part of the success. It is something that we are very proud of, because we consider each and everyone who joins us as a part of our like, our family, and we nurture them. It's like a baby who comes into the family, so we have everyone supporting them right from day one when they join us. If they are joining at the very grassroots, we have the trainers who are there, who are absolutely the best trainers. They provide the best knowledge and ensure that everyone who joins us understands the product, because that holds the key. Because once you master the product, once you understand what it is, once you have delivered it to the members, you get an opportunity to become an SME, where there is an opportunity to grow further. There are various, I would say, platforms within TTEC. We have a TTEC talent, which actually is a combination of lots of courses across the board. We also have intentional courses where we have trainer-led deliveries which are happening to build our next gen leaders. Like, once you have become an SME, the next step is to become a team leader. So we want to ensure that we are preparing you for that. So we have an extensive pool of L&D trainers who give the required knowledge to each and every individual. That is the key. It's like, we are hand holding everyone and ensuring that everyone is learning at the same time. They are taking it to the next level. What I mean by that is that for every advocate who becomes a team leader, or becomes an opportunity, or gets an opportunity to become a team leader, there is a manager who is live coach that is given to each one of them. So each coach has the responsibility of grooming these individuals and bringing them up to the speed, and showing them what leadership actually means, what it means to, lead from the very front, going above and beyond, doing the right thing, and ensuring that as a lead they are able to manage another group of individuals. So that is the success for us. And it is just not, ops. We are growing in quality, we are growing in training, we are growing all across the board. So yeah, the opportunity is absolutely right. And this is something that we are really excited about. uh, it is not just, me growing, it is growing along with the team. So the success that we have had so far, Rebecca, is like, I personally can say that the most satisfying thing for me is when I see people whom I have mentored grow and take on bigger roles, become their own managers, become the owners and manage uh, Fortune 500 clients on their own independently in different geos, be it US, UK, Australia, and that gives me immense pleasure because uh, that is something that I have always cherished. Like, learning is one part of it, but also giving back what I have learned. So teaching back is something that also excites me a lot.
Yeah, that's so great. I already feel very comforted knowing how well taken care of the team members are, offered resources to help them grow, coaches, that access to management. I know in our Omnibod site, they talk about having that kind of open office type of culture where people can come in and share. And I think all of that leads to that trust and that desire to act as one and builds respect for each other too. So that's exciting to see what's happening with TTEC India too. And then I think I was sharing with you the other day, my niece asked me, so why does someone want to become a
Yes.
manager? And I think you just summed it up beautifully, that opportunity, that reward to see other people grow and take flight as well. So thank you for sharing that part too. I do just want to go
Yeah.
over to the audience real quick and ask you a question because as you heard, Zameer was just sharing that life is really about learning, unlearning, relearning. So, what is one of those things that you're currently looking at developing? I don't know. I might think everyone's going to say AI. That might be the most obvious one there. But I know for me, that's definitely a big part. And then also just continuing to, for me, growing in emotional intelligence and having conversations with you like this, Samir, really bringing that humanity to what we do and the interactions we have is really, really helpful. So we want to hear from you and the audience. Please do share what you are working on developing, or maybe you wish you had started learning a little bit sooner. So we can all take away from Zameer the importance of being curious and putting on a bunch of different hats and
Absolutely.
just leaning in. So while you're dropping that, we'd also like to know, kind of as we're wrapping, Zamir, you mentioned a little bit. I love leaning into your 25 years of wisdom,
Mm.
and especially what your journey has taught you in the last few years. So, what are some of those things? We'd love to leave the audience with some advice, some actionable advice they can take away. But what are some of those practices that you would recommend to help create a more balanced, and I say that because I know it's really hard to be balanced, but a more intentional life inside and outside of work?
Absolutely, Rebecca. So when we talk about work-life balance, we tend to see everything in blocks. That okay, I'll work for 8 hours, then I'll do the other thing for 8 hours. For me, it has become a more of a blending. It is never uh, like a balance. It is more of a blend. Sometimes the blend is towards professional career. Sometimes the blend is towards personal. So that is how you have to evolve. It is never as a person that you would be like, okay, I'll only do this and I'll not do this. It is always a combination. Even when you are at office, sometimes there might be a need for you to be available for your home and vice versa. So blending is one part that I have realized that everyone has to become more understanding of, because this term, when we use balancing, people tend to think either or. It is never either or, it is both together. You as a person are wearing multiple hats at office, but at the same time you also have a lot of responsibilities at home. Like, I am a father, I am a husband, I am a son, I am a brother. So all these things like are a part of me. I am still the same person. I am managing Mohali. I am also supporting the IT team. I am going on recruitment drives, becoming a recruiter. So it is always the blend of all the things that come together and culminate and make a person who they are. So rather than thinking versus, it is all of us together is one part which really excites me the most. I know AI learning is there, the learning journey never ends, but embrace this part of you, that okay, it is okay to sometimes take a step back to understand how things are going, and then reevaluate, calculate what needs to be done, and move forward. So uh, that is what I would say. The lessons that I have learned, this is one of the most important lessons, is to take a step back, because we are in so many things and doing so many things, juggling such a lot of, I would say, actions and responsibilities, that sometimes we forget that what is our purpose. So in
Mhm.
order to do that, you have to recalibrate, and
Yeah.
that is where you will identify yourself. That is where you will figure out where you are going, where you are headed towards, and whether it is in the right direction, or whether you want to course correct.
I love that. And this kind of time of year of as we head into September really helps with like, okay, how did I do on this year? Where am I thinking of going in
Mhm.
2026? Am I living my purpose? You know, all of the things that you just
Yes.
said, that opportunity to recalibrate and life is a blend. I love that. I'm going to take that away today, Zameer, of the blend versus the balance, as one of your life lessons that will help me in my life. So thank you for sharing that. And then just one last thing as we wrap up here today, because I think the other part of your journey, as you said, is talking about being willing to fail. You are wearing a ton of hats.
Yes.
You might not be at first amazing at all of them, but you're willing to put on the hat, give it a try.
Yeah.
So, as we leave here today, maybe what's a little bit of advice that you'd offer to everybody for them to lean into being a little more uncomfortable and then seeing what that reward is
Absolutely.
on the end?
So thanks, Rebecca. I think it was an amazing, experience talking to you, interacting with you, and interacting with the rest of the world here. When I talk about failing, it is something that has enriched me a lot. I cannot see myself here where I am without the challenges or without the lessons I would have learned, because when I fail, I had to introspect. I also had a lot of people around me who were supporting me. They were encouraging me. They were there at each and every step. So it was not just building myself; it was also getting people connect. It was a lot of journey, and all throughout my career, I have had people like Biju, Arnab, in my past experience, Kaushal. I learn from each and everyone. I also am like a visual learner, where I see others how they are, and try to imbibe from them as well. So uh, it is something that has helped me, because once I have the trust from my managers and my superiors, it becomes much easier for me as well to learn. Like, okay, if I am new to recruitment, I will go and ask Ashish, like, Ashish, can you help me out? I am not comfortable. I don't know what to do. So they will also give me their peace of mind. So it is something like, engaging, keeping the learning happening, and at the same time, you are also able to build connections. When you are not knowing something, you have to reach out to someone who is a master of that and learn from them. So that is something that failing does. It's like, it makes you grow a little bit, day over day, learn things in a slightly different way, what could have been done differently, how to tweak it the next time, and become a better version of yourself. So that is one part which I embrace fully. And it's like, it's my core, that it is like, I am not a perfect father, I am not a perfect husband. So I fail at it each day, I learn from it, and I become better. And the same thing, I am not a perfect manager as well. So I keep on learning, I keep on enhancing myself. At the same time, I have ensured that I give the same support that I have been given all throughout my journey. So whenever there is an opportunity, I see somebody who is struggling, I would put my hand up and say, okay, let me help you out. So that is how it is that TTEC, we are a culture of supporting each other, creating the vibrancy, and at the same time, going above and beyond. So not restricting ourselves, being there, and you know uh, being ready to conquer the world is what I want to say. And I think I have said a lot of things, but
I love it. I love it. And we're all works in progress, Zameer. So
Yeah.
I love how you said it's really about being okay with being vulnerable to say, and one of our values here at TTEC is seek first to understand. And I think when our team members are totally open to wanting to help. So by being more comfortable with being vulnerable, like you said, it creates those connections.
Yeah.
Meet new people, you meet the subject matter experts, and they're more than willing to help because they also want to pay it
Absolutely.
forward. So I love how you've kind of helped us to uncover a couple of the other great reasons to be willing to take on things that we're maybe not comfortable with, because we can meet new people and flex new muscles and new learnings too. So thank
Yeah.
you so much. Zameer, we're going to talk next about jobs as we thank you for joining us here today. I know you mentioned a lot about the team lead type of role. Before we go over and talk a little bit more, anything else you want to say about a team lead in Mohali?
Yes, Rebecca. So currently, we are in the ramp phase. We have already onboarded, I would say, more than 20 leads, but we need a lot more. So 20 is not the base. We are looking for lots of leads. Uh, that is like, the leads are the pillars that form the building, and they are the ones who are going to make us successful. And we are looking at people who are passionate, who are driven, who want to grow themselves and see themselves become career managers or independent LOB owners, to come and join us in Mohali, because this is where the action is happening for us right now. And we are really in the most exciting phase of our growth journey, because we are at the stage where we will just sprout and become a forest, as we were talking about. So yeah, loads of opportunities, Rebecca, and look forward for people from all across the board come and join us and be a part of our success story.
Fantastic. Well, Zameer, thank you so much for your lessons here, sharing your journey. Once again, cheers to 25 years for you
Yep.
and your other pilot team members. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hi to everybody in Mohali from us.
Hello,
And
thank
we will
you.
talk with you soon. Thank you so much.
Sure.
All right, everyone. If you liked what Zameer had to say, wherever you may be in the world, come and check out ttechjobs.com to see what could be your next role. You can head to ttechjobs.com. I encourage you to look around, discover more about us, and check out the jobs that are near you. But today, as we were just talking about, we do want to share with you more about the team lead role in Mohali. So many things that Zameer said better than I ever could, but the goal of it is really to support team members and help them lead. And this is an opportunity, as Zameer was sharing, to be a part from ground up to help plant that forest in Mohali of amazing team members, customer experiences, and making an impact either on team members or our customers and clients every day. So please check out the team lead role. We'll be dropping it in the chat. And then our other role that we'd like to, again, another opportunity to make an impact if you are a licensed healthcare agent in the United States. We are looking for a Spanish bilingual, already licensed agent. You'll want to check out the where we are having this opportunity available as far as the states. So take a look at the role a little bit more and see if you're in one of the states that we are in. This is a remote role. This will have sales conversions as well. And to me, that's just a great opportunity to make sure that people are choosing the best healthcare plan. So you have an opportunity to grow your career while helping people understand that they're making a great choice in their healthcare selection during open enrollment. So These are just two of the hundreds and hundreds of jobs that we have around the world. We'd love for you to come and check us out. Thank you so much for joining us today, from the Philippines to India to Angola, and the United States, wherever you may have joined us from today. We appreciate you. We hope that you took away some great advice that helps you in your life to design a more intentional career path and to lift others up along the way. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I can't believe that will be September, but we'll see you back in September. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining us, and thanks again to our guest. Have a great day.